So kids from HBT Southwoods and the high school came together to talk about the new code of conduct, and personally our group came to revise the new intro, and so it's more simpler. So Ayan, what did we do to the intro so that it's more understandable for the rest of the code of conduct?
So what we did to the intro was generalize it, so we got the main idea, which was to enable students to a safe civil learning environment.
Sally, personally, what do you like about the new code of conduct that portrays whatever we want it to?
I like that it's easier for everyone to understand and that it gets to the point about restorative practices easier.
And for both of you, what do you want to see when we put the new code of conduct in place for around the school and everywhere else?
I would like to see teachers, administrators, and guidance counselors knowing all sides of a story when there's a conflict.
I hope that everyone understands the message we're trying to send, and that if somebody makes a mistake, they're not just punished, but they get a chance to explain themselves so that they don't make the same mistake again, and they'll learn from it.
Our group was tasked with clarifying and simplifying the key definitions in the new code of conduct. So Stephen, give us an example of how we clarified a term to encompass all the people that will be affected by the code of conduct.
So we made clear in our definitions that the code of conduct involves everyone in the academic community, which includes students, staff, teachers, administration, and even parents.
There are two key terms in this code of conduct that are repeated time and time again: restorative practices and restorative interventions. So Blessed, how did we ensure that people understood what the term restorative meant?
We replaced the word restorative with the term corrective in the definition, a word that is more widely recognized.
Now with these two examples, it's important to understand why we clarified the definitions. Pragya and Cody, take it away.
So we wanted to highlight words that were important to the new code of conduct.
Also, it is important because otherwise people wouldn't understand what the code means. It also allows the code to be understood by everyone because of our simplified and consistent use of the definitions.
We worked on the student rights and responsibilities portion of the new code of conduct. During this, our main goal was to establish what is expected of Syosset students and how these expectations can be achieved.
When students have a problem based on the severity of the problem, they should consult a certain school advisor. First, they should consult a teacher, and if the teacher feels the situation is out of their hands, the teacher should guide the student to someone who can solve the problem.
Students should be able to participate without feeling any sort of tension. The school should be a comfortable community. Mutual respect should be maintained between students and teachers.
We also wanted to promote equality among students and make sure everyone feels comfortable. We wanted every student to know that their problems matter, and if they wanted to, they can go to teachers, guidance counselors, principals, or psychologists if they need it.
This year, we started off the school year on a little bit of a different note.
We had the opportunity to spend the first 2 weeks of school using restorative practices through the Sanford Harmony program.
By doing so, we were able to build relationships and have a strong classroom community.
We taught the children how to use a growth mindset and did many inclusiveness activities with the students.
Overall, we felt that we had built trust in our classrooms
and promoted deeper learning throughout the school.
In addition to academics, we want all our students to learn certain skills. These skills like active listening, communication, conflict resolution, in addition to other life skills that allow them to be an active participant in our society.
Our hope is when our students graduate from the high school that they're prepared for their future. The goal is for students to be provided with teachable moments through our revamped code of conduct.
Together as a Syosset community, we can support our students so that they will develop into good citizens with strong moral character and a growth mindset. This will help them to become active participants of our global society.